Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for September the 18th through September the 24th. And we have a lot going on astrologically as well as your reading. For those of you who've not seen my readings, I shuffle the cards and whatever pops out are the cards for that particular sign. And I have 7 cards that popped out. I have a card for each day, and it's a general energy of the day. So this is a general reading. If you would like a personal, more focused reading, I have put that information below in the description box, and you can contact me to inquire about that. So I want to thank you all for the love last week, for the likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions. I really appreciate that. And I'd like to thank you in advance for liking this video, for sharing and commenting, give me feedback, and for subscribing if you haven't already. So thank you so much. Okay, without further ado, let's go to the cards. So Monday we have the Fool. Now it's not, the Fool isn't a fool. The Fool card represents this wonderful, naive person that actually sees life as a big adventure and is totally in faith and trust. Oh, trust. I picked that stone up. I usually also, I have a bowl of stones and they're upside down, and I intuitively pick some stones up before each reading, and this definitely came up. Okay, so he trusts and he's in total faith that his journey is going to be this one big adventure. Now, a lot of people don't like change and they freak out and they're in fear and they're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Whereas he's like, oh my God, this is great. And look at how the energy changes. When you look, this is saying, look at the changes in adventure. Now, what's really also fascinating, I don't know, if you didn't see last week's reading, look at it, because Sunday and Monday, we have this incredible energy coming in. We have Venus at a positive aspect to Uranus. Now, Venus is the planet of love, finance, money, beauty, relationships, self-esteem, self-awareness, right? What self-esteem, definitely. How you feel about yourself. And Uranus is the planet of sudden things happening, surprises, you know, and on the shadow side, shocking. But this is a positive aspect, so wonderful, positive, exciting, right? Exciting surprises are going to happen. You know, Sunday and Monday, we're going to be feeling that energy. So that's for Monday. Exciting. Look upon change as an exciting opportunity. Now on Tuesday, we've got a lot going on, right? So for us, I think, you know, specific time, it's like 10 o'clock and it's just maybe it's the 19th, 20th. That's what the new moon is coming in. The new moon in Virgo. This is a very healing moon because we have a lot of planetary alignments that are coming in. Now, this is an emotional healing. It is a physical healing also. Now we have on this day, on Tuesday, we have the 19th, we have the 7 of Swords. Now when the 7 of Swords comes in, it kind of indicates that there's something nefarious going on. So somebody is not being truthful, and it could be that also, let me tell you what the energy is before, right? So before the new moon, which is kind of Tuesday, right? We can expect to have these emotions surfacing. Because this is a healing time, it's almost like allowing those emotions to come up. They need to come up. We need to see them. We need to see the truth. We've been kind of lying and in denial, and that's what I'm getting, denial. So it's almost like we haven't been looking at these emotions and what happened. And so this is a huge healing time. So we need to allow these emotions to come into play, and we have to honor these emotions. So this could be a denial. This could mean that something nefarious is going on around you, but because of this new moon, I feel that you're going to see the truth in the situation. And Venus is moving into Virgo. So this is all about, it's about coming into a more practical kind of energy. And it's all about weeding out the fantasies. So it is about seeing the truth in a situation. You're going to see the truth in the situation. You're definitely going to see, it could be self-awareness, or it could be an awareness about someone else. So before a new moon, it's always important to kind of release things. So release those emotions, or release people, places and things, you know, so be open and be fluid is what I'm saying, and allow those emotions to come up, allow them and honor them, because without seeing them and looking at them, you can't move on, right? And then on Wednesday, and that's what I'm getting, it's Wednesday's the 10 of Wands, and this is like Sagittarius, put that, you know, it's like weighing you down. This is weighing you down. You need to drop that bundle. I call this kind of the people-pleasing cards. It's almost when you've overpromised something to people and you can't meet it. This is about being, you see, look, I almost feel that this is the same thing. It's about being honest with yourself and looking at what you actually are capable of. Because the energy that we have, it's like, oh yes, I can do anything. It's almost like an overblown fantasy, and it's not reality. So I feel that the truth is, or it's asking you, the cards are saying, listen, really look at this truthfully, and really look at what you can and can't do. Don't overpromise, and don't come out of the clouds and come down to earth in Virgo energy. And really analyze the situation and be truthful with yourself, because this is not being truthful, right? This is nefarious and, you know, underhandedness. So this is like blocking that. So this is saying, look at the truth in the situation, Sagittarius. Really look at what you've got going on. Drop that. Drop that bundle, because guess what? It's holding you down. You'll never get to this lovely castle with all this on your back, right? So it's saying you've got to drop some of it. You've got to let it fall away, and you've got to let it go. This can also mean this, you know, this can mean, sometimes I think that this is like micromanaging, you know, not delegating and controlling everybody else's stuff. And, you know, in doing that, you end up messing up your own duties because you're so involved in other. Keep the focus on yourself, right? What can you do? And drop what you can't do. Drop it. Because you can't move forward. You can't, Sagittarius. You know, you're weighed down with this heavy responsibility. And it's like you're going to have to let some of that go. Allow it to release it, you know? Release it. Because only then can you move forward. Definitely that's a releasing. So now on Thursday, you've got the 2 of Coins. This is juggling. You see, a lot is going on for you. You have an awful lot going on, Sagittarius, this week. It's a very busy week. Now, when the 2 of Coins comes up, I always say this is a juggle. It's like 2 jobs. It's like career and home. It's like career. It's like a job and your little business on the side. It's like a lot going on. And this is the juggling card. And this is like, you know, an expert juggler, right? When this card comes in, for me, it's about bring yourself into the present moment, because you must focus on what you are doing at that particular time. So if you're at work, give it 100%. Don't be at the end of the day saying, I've got to pick the kids up by this time. Don't. Just be engaged in the moment, 100%. Your boss, you know, and if it's your business, will flourish because of that. Then when you're at home, be 100% at home. Don't be in your head about what you've got to, you know, do tomorrow or what you didn't do today. It's like, be in the moment, and your children and your family or your husband or wife will really appreciate that. Plus that brings joy when you are in the present moment and fully engaged. That's joy. It's joyous and it's freedom. There is no time concept in it. When you're always worried about what you're going to do next, you're not engaged in the moment. You're not there. You're not present. This is all about being present, you know, finding balance. Yes, you can be busy. You can do all these things, but you must be balanced. You've got to be in the moment. You know, you've got to be focused on the present moment. That's how I see this. And then on Friday, which, by the way, is the Libra equinox, the sun comes into Libra. This is like a very powerful, incredible time. This is like we go, you know, a few days later, it's like moves into this vortex, this, you know, this incredible outer space vortex with all these galaxies swirling around. It's like a powerhouse. So this is exciting. You have the Knight of Wands. When the Knight of Wands comes flying into a reading, this is very exciting. This is exciting, fast-paced energy, right? Fun with a capital F. This can be a major opportunity being offered to you at this time, which kind of goes in the whole, you know, Venus in a nice aspect to Uranus, right? This could be wonderful surprises. Who knows? You know, it's all fluid. It can come. We feel these energies before and after. So this is lovely, wonderful, incredible. You know, enjoy this time. Listen, if an opportunity comes up for you on this day, really look at it and make a very quick decision. This is also very creative energy, which really goes with Mercury trining Pluto, right? So it's a good aspect to Pluto, and Mercury is the planet of intellect and communication, and Pluto, you know, is about transformation, rebirths, deaths. So it's like you could have a new way of communicating and figure that out. But this, if you get an opportunity on this day, this is what you should do. You should act really, you make a decision really quickly, but consider all aspects. Do it really kind of on your feet. This is a really fast energy, because look, when the night comes in, right, this opportunity is coming in and it's going to come in and go shh right out. So it's not about jumping on every opportunity, but it is making you know, an informed decision on it. It's like, don't procrastinate is what I'm saying. So if you think this is good and you really get that feeling that it's a good opportunity, but you think, oh no, I want to wait just in case, don't wait, you know? Or if you feel that, nah, that's not for me right now, that's fine too. But make the decision. This opportunity is not going to stay around, because the Knight of Wands, and he gets bored very easily, and he's got to go out and save all those damsels in distress, and he's got lots of them to save. So he's right on his horse and out of here. Now on Saturday, we have this lovely Nine of Cups abundance, darling. This is lovely. This is like Gaia has provided all this beautiful abundance for you. It's like you don't have to worry, all your needs are being met. It's like, oh, it's emotionally fulfilling card. It feels good. It's like worry and stress is taking a back seat for now, and this is like coming forward. You feel really gratified in this energy, and you feel emotionally contented. This is a lovely time on Saturday. And then on Sunday, another emotional card. Look, darling, you are looking at what you can't have. You are not focused on the present moment. Now, when you are focused on what you can't have, you are not, I'm getting a big message coming through for you guys. Be in the moment. More than anything this week, you have to be in the moment. Even if you're under this, when you're in the moment, you're going to know that you've got to let this go, most of it anyway, because you can't move forward with it. So you're going to understand when you're in the moment that this is blocking you. This is like look, he's so looking up at that cup that's kind of ethereal and up there, and he can't have it, and he's lamenting about what he can't have, that he's missing this. Now this is the general energy, this equinox and this vortex that we're going, this vortex energy that we're going into is so important to focus on what we have, what is working, instead of what's not working. We're in a very powerful manifesting energy going forward. So we need to focus on what's working for us, not what isn't working. Focus on what's good in our lives. That's what we need, and we'll get more of what's good in our lives. So that means coming back into the present moment and looking for the magic in every moment, seeing the magic in every moment, you know? Sagittarius, this is about being grateful for what you have. That's what this is about. You know, looking at what you have, look at how you can help people. This is all about community. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. You know, it's all about for the good of the for the higher good of the group. You know, it's about you know, this equinox and this vortex energy. We are coming into this. I think maybe a global awareness we're coming into. You know, about how some of us are exploiting the planet, and you know, and we need to really bring that into focus, bring awareness to what's going on in our planet. It's like the abundance basically are the fruits of this planet, the fruits and vegetables we get fed from this planet. This is our home. This is we're destroying it. We really need to, and I think we are really coming to, this new vortex is going to really bring that global awareness, and I think a lot of people are going to stand up and demand change, you know. So Sagittarius, stay in the moment. That's the gift message this week. It's like, be in the moment. 100% engaged in the moment. There is no timeline when you're engaged in the moment. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate and I love you all. Mwah! I'll see you next week.
For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.